Alright, what am I doing? We're moving a bit of junk. Well, I call it junk, but anyways, I had this particular T, which I realized I have 4 fenders. I mean, they're rough. My whole plan is actually just to make, I thought I had a T chassis, but for some reason I kind of always throw those away. But a buddy has one, so I'm basically just making some yard art. It's basically all I'm doing, but like I have a Model A frame, but it's actually in good shape, so I'm gonna just hang on to that one for a bit. If I can find a stock one, that'd be great, because then I can kind of just mock this up and make it look like a car. That'd be pretty cool. Versus it just sitting here, I guess if it at least looks like a set of wheels, that's better than what's going on, right? I don't know. For sure I have a grill somewhere, even if it's a burnt one, that doesn't matter. And I'm just trying to find some hood sides. I know I have some here, somewhere. I thought I saw some here. If I don't, they're by the barn. Oh, see, there's some up here. I just don't know if they're Model A or T. They're well, that's just hood sides. I don't have the top. So I'm kind of looking for the whole thing. The whole kit caboodle. Some of my stuff broke, but it's not too bad. It's gonna have a few more rear fenders. There's Dodge. Yeah, for some reason I thought I saw it over here, but I guess not. So plan is to do that. Bunch of just these Model A wheels. Don't care if they got rubber on it. It'll just kind of sit out in the front yard. Look better there than it does just sitting in the row here. My eyes. It's not one that I plan to build, but I may as well kind of semi-show it off, right? Yeah, I don't know. I'm missing a bunch of bits, but hopefully I got enough to make it look like a car. That's kind of my plan. Anyways, let's get this back to the shop. Oh, see? No, that's my coupe. I'm gonna keep hunting. I'm pretty sure it's by the barn, so I'll go look over there. I know this thing's pretty hammered out. I bought it at auction and this was the thing, but it had the quarters, so that was good. Like, a lot of time these things get cut up. A lot of time it's missing a driver's door. That was basically why I bought it, because it had a driver's door. I have stuff like this one over here, which is like a buddy's. But as per usual, it's missing the doors. Oh, and if it's actually got a true T-fender, I can see what my stuff is. Oh, this is the different style fender. Yeah, the fenders I have are probably earlier than this. They're like teens probably. Now that I see the one fender on here. Huh. Oh well. We're gonna make that other one work. Oh, look at that. I think I found a grill. I don't know if it's right for this era. That's pretty small. Might work. Just doing some random cleanup before fall and organizing. So the boy's been kind of parting out his trucks over here and stuff, so I think the next step is getting the clean stuff up so I can get into the back here. Back there's probably, well, I want to pull one Merc out. I want to play a little bit with it this winter, but that's for another story. Okay, I'm gonna go find some hood sides and whatnot here. Well, as you can see by the mess, we got our heater core out because what happened when we were in Texas, our heater core started leaking on the International. So anyways, it's here. Basically I got it out. I saved you the grief. That thing's miserable to take out, but It's here. I thought it was going to be this. For some reason, feeling by some of the crud I see, we possibly have a leak around there. So all I'm going to do is we'll do some low air pressure. I'm going to stick this on. We're going to snip it a wee bit of a hole in here so I can ram this in there, give it a little shot of air, and see if we can find our leak. It's definitely not working the way I thought here. Ouch. Need a little bigger snip. There we go. Little air hose. That's not good. Oh, I guess it leaked here once. There we go. My solder job, I guess, bit the big one. You can see right there. Golly, that sucks. That's hard to solder that. Okay, I'll show you in a minute here. Boy, I really suck at this. Keep trying. Well, I finally got it. This thing sucks. I do not enjoy doing these heater core repairs, but there's really nobody else that fixes them. So, ended up having to do the top tank, soldering all the way across, but it is what it is. Hopefully, it doesn't give me any more grief, because I really hate taking this thing out. Anyways, this thing just kind of... We're gonna put it back together. I'm gonna throw it back in the truck. It sucks to, it's not an enjoyable thing to throw in, but at least I'm gonna have some defrost. I have my rear heat, so that's not too big of a deal, but I much rather have all the heats. Well, I got this side of the problem, or puzzle, out of the way. Now we just have to deal with everything inside. There's just... Gotta get... Oh, my light went dead. If you remember way in the past, I had to do... I had to split the heater box because it was so miserable to do. So what I did is I made a sleeve to connect the two up there, and then we'll have to kind of put all my AC ducting back. Not that it matters now for the winter, but I'm hoping I never have to mess with that thing again, but whatever. It's kind of, it is what it is. Do that, clean up, and then I guess I can throw this thing out. And then we'll move on to I do a little more yard cleanup. Still have the T. I haven't got to talked to my buddy to get that chassis. I did actually pull out the Merc. That's like a future project. I feel like this winter I'll be daddling around, bouncing around a little, but that's just to keep my sanity. I don't want to do a full burn, because once I bring the coupe in, it's like November, so I'm going to kind of go as far as I can go on the Studebaker over there. So we'll see how far we get. But in between there, I'll probably bring in the, what do you call it? I got to bring in the coupe. That will come in, and then we're going to work on, I have the idea for a Merc. I have another 51 Monarch. So I'll show you guys that thing. It's pretty rough. But a buddy of mine has like a Buick LeSabre. So it's the perfect wheelbase. I just hoping the car's not too rotten. I kind of want to maybe do, you know, a floor pan firewall swap and drop those two together. When we did Esther's Merc, we used it was a Pontiac Parisienne, so it was like early 80s or something like that. But the wheelbase was a little off, and I fixed it just by fudging the front fender around a little bit. I got the rear wheel lined up, and then we went to the front. Anyways, well, we'll go back, see what we've been doing for the weekend here, kind of playing around in the back there.
All right, it is windy today. Golly. Anyways, this is what we were messing around all weekend. I'm trying to do some organizing. I'm still got to do some more. We're cleaning up some scrap. It's not a lot, but trying to organize, move some stuff. There was a lot of things over here, and I just kind of moved them out into that area. But anyways, this is the Merc. So the idea here is this one is going to go on a different chassis. I want to do similar to the way we did the my wife's car. So other than we want to make this one a two-door. I like to make a two-door hardtop. We're going to, if the floors are good on the other car, drop it down, use the whole floor pan and the firewall from said Buick, and then hopefully, I don't know what we're going to do for the inside and stuff. I know I have a few dashes, so I'll see where that goes, but yeah, this is like a far out future project. It's, well, I wouldn't say future. I want to daddle with it this winter a little bit, but I don't know if we'll get right into like doing the chop and doing all kinds of stuff like that. That's kind of, I'd like to just get it down and make it a roller maybe, not put too high of expectations. But it's getting close. We're still early November here, and well, there's no snow. I'm waiting for that and get a few things done in the shop, and then going to bring the coupe in and we'll start playing with that a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's about where we are at and everything going on. Still trying to do more cleanup around here, like I say, before all the snow comes. So anything I want to get, I want to dig out and make sure I have them around to do things with come this winter. But right now it's cold and I don't really want to be outside, so I want to go inside where it's warm. So anyways, I guess that means we will talk to you guys later.